today's video, we are taking you along for our round-trip journey from Kuala Lumpur to Seoul. For this trip, we are flying economy with Vietnam Airlines, with a layover in Ho Chi Minh City along the way. We'll be sharing our entire experience across both flights, from the seats to the service, to show you exactly what it's like to fly this route.
Just arrived at KLIA, gonna check in our luggage.
Oh, the airport is packed today. It is a Sunday, but look at that, it's full. Here's a quick breakdown of the trip. Our first leg is a short 2-hour flight from Kuala Lumpur to Ho Chi Minh City. We've got a 3.5-hour transit ahead of us, followed by a 5-hour flight into Seoul. If everything stays on schedule, we'll be touching down in South Korea at 6:40 tomorrow morning. So our check-in counter is counter J. We'll be taking Vietnam Airlines, and this is actually our first time taking these airlines.
This is from here to Ho Chi Minh, gate number C13, 7 o'clock must be inside.
Alright, thank you so much.
See you later, baggies.
Okay, baggage checked in, and we are now really hungry. Let's go find something to eat.
I think I know what we're gonna have.
Our unofficial tradition, we always have McDonald's. Alright, we are now filled up. We are ready to get to our gate. The queue seems to be getting longer. We better get in. Immigration was really quick. Our gate is at C13 and we need to take this train to go to the other side. We're at the satellite building. It looks so cool. There's this like an indoor garden.
We're a little early. Just gonna chill around. We're just on the conveyor belt back and forth till it's time to board.
Getting some time.
This will be our first time making a video of us taking a flight. It's gonna be exciting.
The gate should be open soon. Right, a little bit of drama. Our gate has just changed in the last minute and they told us to rush there ASAP. It's going to be leaving in like a few minutes.
Somehow it was not announced that the gate has changed.
We didn't hear any announcement.
Yeah, imagine if we have not asked the staff. Probably miss our flight.
The flight has been delayed for like half an hour. Now it's about 7:50. The original flight time was 7:25.
We know you are passengers seated in zone 3 to board aircraft now. Thank you.
That's us. It's really loud.
We are boarding.
Right, so we've just boarded. We are seated at row 42, right at the back of the plane. Legroom is okay, not bad.
It's interesting how the entertainment is above you.
It's being shared by 9 passengers. I don't think they'll be providing headphones. Oh nice, wet wipes. Airborne now and they are serving dinner. They're actually serving by hand and to selected seats.
Yeah, I think it's a special request.
And since we're sitting right at the back, I think we'll be the last ones to be served. Originally, when we booked the flight, we got to choose our seats, and when we did an online check-in, they actually reassigned us to a different seat.
Check out our in-flight entertainment origami.
I think it is quite genius that they're playing origami for entertainment. It doesn't require any sound, so you don't need any headphones. At the same time, it kind of makes you sleepy as well. We've got our meal. It comes with a banana chicken rice, which is like some vegetables, chicken with some sauce on it, and a bun on the side. It's a very mild flavor. There's quite a lot of rice and some meat. In terms of the chicken, the sauce is like a bit mushroomy, there's some capsicum and maybe a bit spicy, that's about it, but it's very mild flavor.
It's actually not too bad. My chicken's pretty tender, the rice is quite fluffy, veggies a little sad, but
overall it is pretty filling. It's kind of bland, but at least it's nice warm dinner. So as soon as we finish our meal, the captain announced that we are about to land. We actually barely slept, maybe 15 minutes of sleep. We've just landed in Ho Chi Minh City, and this is our first leg of our entire journey to Seoul. Overall, our flight is pretty short but quite enjoyable. Our next flight is in about 2 hours plus, so we're gonna wait for that. So at the meantime, we're gonna wait for our turn to disembark and hang out at the airport. It seems that they have transferred us to another terminal building. Right, now we are heading to our gate. It's gate number 8. We're gonna just walk through all of these duty-free shops. Bad news, our flight got delayed by another 1.5 hours. So this time it's going to fly at 1:15 a.m. instead of 11:45 p.m.
Finally boarding the plane.
12:30 a.m. Hope to catch some sleep. It's gonna be a 5 hours flight. 8K.
We have finally boarded our second part of the flight.
Seats are pretty comfortable. Living room is pretty spacious.
And it has individual in-flight entertainment, and we're seated next to, I wouldn't call it a window seat, but look at this, there's no window. Again, we did not choose this seat. We chose another seat, but somehow we were assigned to this one.
They also provided us some blankets and a pillow, small one. There's also headphones provided if you want to watch, but I think I'm too sleepy. I'll skip the entertainment. Now 1/3 in our journey, and they've just served us some food. We have a choice between chicken bulgogi or minced beef porridge. Oh wow, it's like glass noodles with chicken, and there's a side of kimchi, a bun, and a small cup of yogurt.
So I've ordered the beef porridge. Looks kind of impressive. Comes with this noodles, a bun, I think there's a yogurt. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it.
Right, let's dig in. Oh, that's actually pretty tasty. I'm surprised. Chicken's a bit peppery. The glass noodles a little bit overcooked, but it's very flavorful.
Porridge is really good. I love it. Definitely much better than the meal earlier. Got ourselves some wine too. A little fancy. Mini lunches.
Oh, the wine is pretty good. That's gonna help me sleep later. I feel overall it's a much better meal than the previous flight.
Probably 5 times better.
Same, I agree. Yeah. Good morning, guys. It's shining bright, and somehow I'm glad that we don't have the window seat. The sun is just glaring. Oh my god.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Alright, guys, we'll be landing soon. And I would say overall, our journey on this flight is actually very comfortable and enjoyable. The food is good, service is great. We had a very comfortable sleep. I couldn't enjoy much of the entertainment because I was just too sleepy, but they have quite a lot of choice of movies and shows.
I literally slept throughout my whole How to Train Your Dragon movie. I wasn't even watching. And somehow this wall, I've been leaning on it, so it's kind of a nice leaning platform. Pretty comfy, I would say.
We're gonna land in Seoul soon and can't wait to start our adventure. See you guys.
Dear passengers, welcome to Incheon International Airport, Seoul. It is now 10 minutes past 8.
We're in Seoul. today we'll be flying from Seoul to KL.
With Vietnam Airlines.
Hopefully it's a nice experience flying back.
During our previous trip, both our flights were delayed. Hopefully it will be a smooth one this round.
We're gonna check in our luggage.
It's quite a long queue to check in our luggage. So far, so good. The seat that was assigned is just as what we have booked.
Vietnam Airlines would like to invite Zone 3 passengers to
We're boarding.
We're about to board. So far, so good.
47K.
Okay, this one is sunrise gate.
We've just boarded.
So far, it's been so good.
Got a lovely window seat.
Just as we chose.
Yeah, seats are nice and clean. Same
Yeah.
thing provided with a pillow, blanket, and headphones.
On the last flight, things didn't exactly go as planned. Both our flights were delayed. Our flight got delayed because there was some traffic in Hong Kong.
Okay, so our meal is here. We had a choice of beef bibimbap or chicken noodles. So we got both, one each. Kind of looks a little bit like Alfredo sauce. Whole piece of chicken breast. It comes with a side of ham, salad, vegetables, fruits. Which today is apple and a slice of kiwi, bun. Got myself an apple juice. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. Yeah, it's kind of like Alfredo, like carbonara a little bit, but up here the flavors are kind of bland, but at least I got some meat, so it's kind of like healthy protein, I guess. I will get very full with this.
So I got myself the beef bibimbap. Comes with this gochujang sauce and the butter. Should I make butter bibimbap? All nice and mixed up.
After lunch, we went to check out the washrooms, and they were clean, but interestingly, they even provided us with some toothbrushes and toothpaste. The rest of the flight went smoothly, and this time round, we got to actually enjoy more of the in-flight entertainment. Plus, we also got some peanuts for snacks. We landed right on time at 2 PM, just as scheduled. Right, that was a really nice flight, smooth all the way.
Enjoyable flight. Now we have to transit to the next flight
Back to KL. Our 2-hour layover in Ho Chi Minh City gave us just enough time to grab an airport banh mi. Even with a gate change, boarding stayed right on schedule. For the in-flight meal, we had a choice between chicken or beef with noodles. And it was actually pretty decent. As for the in-flight entertainment, we found this QR code that gives you access to the library of movies and TV shows directly from your own device. Just note that you'll need to carry your own earphones for this. There was a fair selection to choose from, but since it's kinda a short flight, we soon touched down in KL exactly on schedule. Overall, our experience with Vietnam Airlines was positive. The service was great, the food was decent, and most importantly, we had a really comfortable and safe journey. We'll definitely be flying with them again in the future. Until next time, thank you so much for joining us on this trip, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!